It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes this Washington 7, Cardinals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Here's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
space to maneuver at the 40. Now a little slant to McLaurin. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray going to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Washington 14, Cardinals 3.
First down, Murray. Got his hand complete over the middle. It's Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Shotgun now from Murray. Left side, Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
3rd down.
From the gun, Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
1st and 10.
I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Next is Washington 14, Cardinals 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this...
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack.
It's 2nd down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, Bridgewater slings this deep from McClure. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
Washington. Terry McLaurin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 1.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Murray. Wide open, it's Marshall complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Murray again sliding out of the pocket, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Murray again. This is Drake.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Washington 21. Cardinals.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Bridgewater. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
A good effort there from distance, but he might have needed a little more help from the air conditioning behind him on that one.
It probably would have helped. This is awfully close to getting there. It was right on target, but it winds up being just a little bit short.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. from the gun, it's Drake. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Isabella. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
The 41-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Drake again, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, 34 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 24, Washington 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On play action, it's Murray. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a draw play with Drake. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
from the 38. Murray. Rifles one incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Murray. Comes out of the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Kenyon Drake. Incomplete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Play fake, Murray. Find Kirk complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out. There. On first down, Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's a Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He's going to keep it, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Washington 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Bridgewater now. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Justin Houston able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Pass Pass incomplete with the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want. Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Kick it and go. Kick it and pick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, let's go. Off the sideline, a touchdown.